Yo, what up gamers, Vaporadark here and welcome to my Earn to Master series where we have just promoted to Bronze 4. Today we're going to be playing Ezreal ADC. For runes we're going to be running Conqueror, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, Magical Footwear, and Futures Market. And we're going to be doing the Crypt build once again, where hopefully we can actually hit the 3-item Power Spike, which makes the build so strong. For runes, you could also run PTA as an alternative keystone. It would make your early game a bit better, but definitely scale quite a bit worse. Personally, I just prefer the scaling. Also, just the consistency of stacking high AD in the early game and just always having that extra damage as long as it's stacked. Not losing damage when you switch to a new target. Also going to be running Futures Market here in place of Biscuit Delivery. You can do Biscuits if you want, but I think your mana is going to be pretty much infinite after Essence Reaver anyway. So I'd rather just get Futures Market to help me get that early Essence Reaver. So looks like we're going to be facing Annie, Jhin, and Lane, which means I made the right call in running Cleanse. I wasn't sure who their support was going to be, but I figured whoever it was, decent chance Cleanse would be good against them. So we're just going to stack our passive on the minions using Q, so we can just get the early push. We'll ignore any trading into us, we just want to hit level 2 first. There we go. We don't want to jump in there when Jhin has the 4th shot, but we definitely put in a lot of damage there before they back off. So I'm going to go ahead and place an early ward. I always forget to check whether the enemy jungler got a leash or not. Like where they, or well, they almost always get a leash, but where they started. So now that we got lane power, we can chill with keeping the Q stacked on the minions. Would be nice for trades, but at the same time we don't want to waste too much mana just keeping our passive up. Now that they're actually starting to push against us again, we'll start queuing the minions for some attack speed again. You gotta try and balance that out, pushing power with actually maintaining your mana. Okay, we see Maokai. Good thing I placed that ward. Looks like he'd started top side. Okay. So I guess we're able to make sure Shaco survives there and getting the Annie very low. It was much more valuable to focus Annie there than Maokai, since I'm actually leaning against her. Maokai getting low doesn't really benefit me. Unless we can kill him. That would be nice. Gotta play it a little bit patiently though. Oh. This probably wasn't even worth it. Did he get healed there? Or did I just misclick the turret? No, I didn't misclick the turret. My bad. Didn't expect that heal to still be up after all that. My bad. Don't know how Ezreal is the champion I'm dying most on in this series when he's the easiest champion to stay alive on. Oh well. It's also a bit unfortunate I couldn't get in range to auto-attack Maokai sooner. What I wanted to do was auto. Oh, good thing I didn't steal that. What I wanted to do was auto, then EQ auto again, and that should have killed him no matter what. It was especially important to keep my Conqueror up, but I didn't want to do the EQ auto too early when he was like in the minion wave where Q might get blocked by minions. So I was just hoping to get that auto in first, but I just couldn't get in range for it. I thought it wouldn't take any time at all, but it's just very awkward. Damn it. I was going for this other minion. Anyway, we're prioritized rushing the Sheen here. It's better than double longsword, since it just adds a ton of poke to our Ezreal Qs. We currently have some vision in the river, so we'll prioritize placing a ward there. Okay, we just barely get that cannon. It's good to just ping those wards whenever you see them. The fastest way to do it is just to have the fast cast version of the enemy has vision there. You just get 5 gold every time. Pretty nice. It really adds up throughout the entirety of a game. Ooh, she missed the Q. Okay, that blows. I feel like we should have been able to get a bit more there. Shaco, I think, could have also been in a bit of a better position, but that's fine. How much do I need for Essence Reaver? Yeah, quite a bit. I should probably recall before then. He's got level 6. Just gonna start pushing here, get the wave advantage, and then we should be able to crash that next wave pretty easily since we have a pretty big wave here to work with. If Annie actually recalls, we may also have a chance to dive Jhin. Shaco's both summers up. Ah, damn it. Keep missing those onto Jhin. I don't have much mana to work with here, but there we go. I will die here, but at least we deny this massive wave from Jhin. That's more than worth it. I think maybe there is a world where I could have just walked out. I also wouldn't get the plating. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with this base. Yeah, we'll get 2 potions, why not? Make use of the fact that we're already in depth. Here we go, 1 for 1 no matter what. No, there was a world where Shaco could tank that and then I just don't take any damage whatsoever. But like obviously you gotta work with limited support. I don't want to say IQ. Support game knowledge, let's put it that way. And limited solo key communication as well. So I just identified that as the scenario that was most likely to lead to a good outcome, even if it wasn't the best outcome we could get. I'm not going to bother typing to him, but why would I do that? Well, because Jhin missed like 6 CS under turret there, including a cannon, and I didn't. Easily worth it for us. Not my greatest ult actually, I could have hit that on Jhin. Okay, I want to base like literally as soon as possible so I can get this Essence Reaver. That being said, my team wants to try and make a play, so gotta try and accommodate that too. So I've literally already got enough for Essence Reaver thanks to my futures market, and this is just the perfect time to base because you can see the enemy. The next wave is going to be a cannon wave. They're not going to be able to crash this as fast as they want to. And obviously if I were to shove one more wave, then I could also base here and get the Essence Reaver without even needing to use the futures market, without getting the minus 50 gold. But it's a cannon wave, so it's going to take me ages to shove that. I'm probably going to miss more farm in the long run than I actually benefit from not having to pay that 50 gold debt. Like you can see, because this is a cannon wave, they try their hardest to shove. They're not going to crash it in time. And now I get into lane so fast, I only missed 1 melee for a base. It was just the perfect base timing because it was on a cannon wave. Whereas if I tried to shove that cannon wave, I'd be in the same position as Annie and Jhin, where my crash was just pathetic. I'd have to stay around for another wave, and that's a lot of time where I'm not abusing the early Essence Reaver. Okay, we get Annie this time. There we go. Just flashing onto Jhin. Make sure we get a fast kill on him there. Don't know if it was entirely necessary, but didn't want to risk him killing Shaco if possible. Since he does have Boots of Swiftness, he could move pretty fast. So I'd love to stick around, but again, another cannon wave. If I had ult, I would go for that wave to shove it out. But since we don't, I mean, once again, they're not going to be able to shove this fast enough to make me miss farm, so... Oh. Oh, that is incredibly awkward, isn't it? Oh, and especially... Rad's Maw Crash is up too, but... He is hard trolling. He should not have gone for Shaco there. Okay. I'm slowed so hard, but it doesn't matter. Okay, just another kill for me then. I don't mind. Thing is, so if I base now, it was a cannon wave, that was a good time to base, but now they've already finished shoving the first wave, and as you can see, because it was a cannon wave, they failed the crash. It's not going to crash yet, but they have a pretty big wave to help them shove this next wave, and this wave is going to crash before I could get back into lane, because I had my recall cancelled. So we have to stick around here, or we're going to miss out on a ton of farm. It's a bit unideal, but it's not too bad. Like, we will... Like, if they hard shove this wave, we're gonna miss out on the wave. That being said, if they don't hard shove... Oh, I wouldn't miss out on much. But what we could do is just do the same thing where we just stick around until the next cannon wave before basing. Or we could even just give up on basing for now and just keep laning. But that I don't like that because that's a lot of time just not spending my gold, of which I have a lot. So I'm gonna probably leave the wave here. Or we'll get this caster and now we'll do this. I'm a bit late in basing here on this kind of wave, but again, I don't think they have the wave clear to actually kill this in time, so we'll just commit to this. Probably should have got a pink, but oh well. They actually do have better wave clear now. It also just depends on like how, whether Annie is actually going to help Jhin or not. So you can definitely see I'm going to miss out on more here. They did actually crash this time. But now the cannon is gonna... Okay, I do miss every melee unfortunately, but the cannon is gonna stay alive. So I only missed like half a wave there. Less than half a wave. Which is worth spending all my gold, which I can now try and abuse on the enemy bot lane. Shit, I'm actually dead here. Almost certainly. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't expect Shaco to not be part of the fight at all. My bad. With any luck, at least Jhin dies. But I was just ready to cleanse that Annie done, which is why I wasn't scared there. I just didn't expect it to be a 1v2. Oh well. Still, Shaco is able to clean them up. I think I got an assist on both there, so it wasn't too bad. I'm just sad about giving such a big shutdown over to Jhin. Could have avoided that. Definitely was avoidable though. Like, just one Shaco box on the Jhin is just gonna prevent that ultimate. And there's no way Jhin even has the liberty to cast ultimate if, you know, both Shaco and his clone are on him. Easily one could block the ultimate. But oh well, it's what we gotta work with. Our supports aren't perfect, and sometimes shit like this will happen, and we just have to try and win the game despite it. I actually should have started channeling my ultimate faster to get that cannon, but it's all good. We get it anyway. Yeah, so we're going for the crit Ezreal build here, which is just going to be Essence Reaver Rush, Interact Crit Mythic. Most people favor Kraken Slayer, so we're going to show that off in this game. But personally, I think Shield Bow is a little bit better. Okay, nice. Nice one. Cleanest Qs I've had so far. Okay, that's a Makai ult. Damn it, didn't avoid getting hit. What a useless E. Okay. And the reason for this crit Ezreal build suddenly becoming popular is the new Navori, where you just get 2 crit items very early on. Essence Reaver, which is already good on Ezreal. And then any crit mythic, which is not so good on Ezreal, but it's going to be worth it for the massive 3-item power spike that we get from Navori. Hawkeye should be dead here. Oh, okay. Ow. Do I need to flash here? I don't think so. I'll try and get rid of Tibrus. Oh. Does it just... Oh no, it was probably burning to Leandri's, I assume. I don't think it just randomly dies by itself like that. Well, Annie has no ult this time, so we're pretty confident about going for that. Gonna be a dead Shaco for sure though, nothing I can do about that. We're gonna be able to pick up that Kraken Slayer now. Like I said, I personally would recommend Shield Bow, but I don't suppose it's too big a difference either way. This definitely would give you more damage into tanks if that's important. I don't think it's going to be too important in this game though. Darius doesn't get too tanky, although he can become pretty tanky if he gets fed, I guess. And Maokai also builds a mix of tank and AP. Okay, there's no bot lane way for me to farm here, but there's also not going to be a mid lane way for me to farm once Diana's done with that wave, so we're just going to go for Gromp. And even the wolves here I think will be smart. It can feel a bit troll to go for like 2 camps back to back, which are not going to go to your jungler because you're taking them. But you know, you just gotta cope however you can with the zoo that is solo queue, where nobody has like designated lane assignments where they can just pick up farm in the mid game. You just gotta pick up farm wherever you can as an ADC, so you can just stay relevant. Couldn't even pick up farm top lane, and even if I could, top lane was way too far away, so we would stop by those 2 camps anyway. As long as Diana is not immediately on her way, then that's just more than worth. So what's nice about the Kraken Slayer is if we manage to set up a Kraken Slayer proc on our Q, that's also a lot of poke that we can do. But it's not too reliable. Because a lot of the time, if you can already poke with Q, you don't want to wait to set up the Kraken Slayer, you just want to do it. And then you can hopefully just poke again with the Q. There we go. Could poke Jen with ult, but what's the point? He's not gonna die. However, maybe we could dive him. I'll just clear the wave with my ultimate. Oh. Okay, we're not gonna be able to dive there. Maybe I can just get the ult though. Or sorry, the turret. They should have stayed there defending, so they could actually pressure me, but I don't think they expected me to do that. Either way, I could E out. At worst, I just wasn't gonna get the turret. I don't particularly need the mana as far as blue buff goes, but cooldowns are always nice. Yeah, but Tibrus actually regens HP, doesn't just lose it. So that was definitely Leandri's that killed Tibrus earlier. I think I can go bottom, just maybe kill Maokai here with Shaco's help. Or maybe even without it, although he may have seen us on a ward. He's backing off before we finish killing the wave. Okay, either way, it means there's a bot lane wave available for us to catch here. I'm thinking I probably don't want to base until I've gotten Navori. As much as the components I could buy right now would be really good, I feel like I'm just, especially with this wave being accessible, I'm far too close to Navori to bother basing now. How much do I need, considering we got Essence Reaver? Yeah, it's just 64 gold. That's nothing. We'll just stick around for another wave. Use ultimate to clear it faster. It's cannon wave as well, so even more worth to stick around for this wave. Perfect. And we can also probably just go for... Oh no, okay, they're gone. Damn it, now I can't base for a while. Thank you, Maokai. It's not worth sticking around for that turret though. I really want to base and just spend this gold. It would be so troll to just stick around when I've got this much gold to spend. There we go. I guess we'll, since we're in the negative anyway, we'll just grab a pink ward while we're at it. And now is when we're really strong. We've already done a crit build Ezreal game before in this Arlington Master, but the enemy's FF right as we got to this part, so we didn't get to see the Novori. Now you can see just how much damage we do with this. Not just how much damage, but look at our cooldowns too. Okay. Not quite gonna be able to finish chasing there, but Uri has pretty much no cooldown, especially if we can keep resetting it off of minions. And you don't even know that we don't have more mana because our Q just does basically the same damage anyway. Basically, this build results in much lower cooldowns and a lot more auto attack damage, while still dealing similar spell damage. There we go. Eing out after he's already, like, in the middle of the root 10, or right as we're about to get rooted, so we got rooted, but we can still use E because we were already channeling it. So Makai just ends up too far away to get us backwards there. Almost got him. My E is already back up. Damn it. Do I need to flash out here? I don't think so. Damn it, that is so awkward though. I probably should have killed him there, my bad. No. Need to lifesteal. Oh, god damn it, that root from Jhin was super unexpected. My bad. 3.34 seconds CC Jhin there. Oh well. So at this point, I should actually just research real quick what people tend to do at this point. What I did last time I did crit build Ezreal, and we actually got to this point, was Cyrilda's Grudge. You could definitely also just go Lord Dominic's. Yeah, it seems like people do Cyrilda's Grudge. Although, I mean, looking at their comp, do they really have damage armor at the moment? Not really. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go for Ravenous Hydra. You don't need to keep on building crit at this point, because although it would increase the amount of damage that you get on your abilities from Navori, just simply unlocking the effect from a Navori where you get reduced cooldowns on your autos, that's going to be enough to make this build worth it. And from there on, you can just keep on building the items that are just traditionally good on Ezreal, regardless of your build. So that's Ravenous Hydra, Cyrilda's Grudge with the perma-slows, and all that good stuff. Or even a defensive item at this point would be decent if you need it, so Frozen Heart could be viable. Oh, I got rooted. Hang on. Could do Maw. The Sandy Tibbers. We'll reset our cooldowns off of the blue buff. Holy fuck, I'm so slowed. And I should have blast gone there, but... Come on, come on. Got him. There we go. Just ridiculously low cooldown so long as you can get in range to auto something. I'm just gonna wait for my E. I don't need to lose a bunch of HP here. Also, no wolves are up, so... Didn't really need to use Blood Trinket there. My bad. Yeah, I mean, we could do Frozen Heart, we could do Maw. Maw doesn't sound like a bad idea in this game. But I think I would rather just do Ravenous Hydra. This gives more damage. Yeah, I mean, we could try and do Baron again here. I'm up for trying it. There we go. I'd cleanse there if I needed it to escape, but I don't think we do. Let's move on to the red buff, and then can I base for Ravenous Hydra? Should be able to, I think. Yeah, but seems there's a fight going on. We'll hold out here. Missed the ultimate, my bad. Look at that damage. I don't mind tanking Darius here, I'm just too tanky at the moment. Wait, I'm actually running out of mana. That's crazy. Unfortunately, you do spam your abilities just so fast. Hang on. That your Essence River can't completely keep up, so at this stage of the game, blue is not a complete waste. Out of space here. But as you can see, like we do a decent enough job of just spamming abilities in team fights without running out of mana until like very late into the team fight. That it would definitely be a bit overkill to also build more mana on top of all that. And it would delay your Navori power spike, so that's why people typically don't do it. I do think it is viable though. If you want more scaling, you will get better scaling from going Mana Moon alongside the Essence Reaver and just delaying your Muramana, or sorry, your Navori. But it's definitely not obligatory, and most people just prefer to skip it. Ridiculous damage. Of course, if we went Shield Bow, we would also just be ridiculously unkillable as well. I feel like the reason people don't go Shield Bow, they typically go Kraken Slayer, is that they kind of underrate just how good lifesteal is in Ezreal. But Ezreal has crazy synergy with lifesteal since his Q applies it. I'm just gonna E onto the other side here. Yep. Damn it. Okay, my bad. Should have turned on to Makai sooner. Oh, she didn't have her stun set up. Either that or she missed it because I flashed away. Oh well. What would have been our Drixel? Big mistake from me, my bad. I think I'm just used to Shaco's being the jungler. I didn't really think it through there. I just figured we would secure that somehow. Just gonna go for a random harass ult here. Boom, 741 damage to the gen. Ow. I don't want to E in here, that would be way too aggressive. Oh my damage here is just crazy. Oh. Somebody block it. Thank you. So I'm just going to use Z here, and look at the cooldown. I hit 2 Qs in this down. 1 Q reduces the cooldown by like 3 seconds when it is just barely off cooldown. Yeah, you can see he's very afraid right now. Alright, that's going to be GG. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, gamers.